It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here.
New Mano!
Yep.
And it's a Friday, so you know what that means. New music every single Friday. We'll be doing that all day. And we have a world premiere every top of the hour, Glorilla featuring Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, the Wannabe remix. But we have so much more to talk about. Let's get into some Yee Tea right now. Behind the scenes, we were discussing Ice-T. He was upset at some statements that Lenny Kravitz had.
That's weird.
Lenny Kravitz said he's been on a spiritual journey that's led him to be celibate for 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said you were celibate, but then I realized you thought we said celebrate.
Yo, you crazy.
Now, Ice-T said 9 years without sex, F that BS, weirdo-ish, F that journey. And he said, if you're a guy and you can go voluntarily 9 years without sex, you're following the wrong page. So I don't know why this bothered him so much.
Triggered him like, what?
He was like, 9 years?
What?
Can you
What if
do
something
anything?
happens and it's over? Like you don't get to heaven and God's gonna say, man, you could have been doing your thing.
I will say Lenny Kravitz probably had a ton of sex before that. And maybe he just felt the need to cleanse himself. You know how you like, all right, I'm going to give up drinking for a month. And then next thing you
Right.
know, you don't drink anymore.
Right, but 9 years is a long time though.
I don't know if he does
Super
other things. Maybe
duper-
he's
whoa.
kissing
Whoa.
or cuddling and not having
Other
sex.
things. I don't know what that means.
Anyway, the Vince Staples show has been renewed for season 2 by Netflix. You know, he really wanted people to go ahead and make sure that they know, come on, let's get this show back. And it is back. And the people have spoken. The most riveting, captivating, and polarizing show on Netflix is returning for season 2. So congratulations to him. That's not an easy thing to do, to get your show renewed for another season. And speaking of a show that's been around for quite some time, Simon is apologizing to his family. And, you know, he's on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
So
And,
he's still on it.
well, I don't know if he's going to be on there anymore now that he and Portia are no longer together. But he put up a post, "My life is not a storyline. My life is a story of perseverance." And then he said the I don't know how to say his last name, Gobedia family has always been a prideful family, probably one of the largest families in Nigeria. Our name is literally tied to one single family. So most people with that last name are related. So when one of their family members is reduced to a storyline, thousands of family members are also affected by the narrative created and meant to destroy. I want to publicly acknowledge and apologize to my family.
His name is Guabadia.
Guabadia. Yes.
Yeah,
So
Guabadia.
yeah, now, those were choices that he made, unfortunately for him. All right, Bryson Tiller was recently talking to Kayla Thomas on Kiss FM in LA, and he had some things to say about how he had imposter syndrome, which is something that plagues a lot of us. Here's what he said.
I'm disappointed that I wasted like 6 years of my 20s with imposter syndrome and just like not believing in myself and trying to please everybody and just thinking about all these outside voices. So I'm more so disappointed in myself. I let people trick me out of my spot when I've dropped my first album. I saw a lot of bad reviews and it just made me be like, dang, I actually am trash.
I didn't know there were bad reviews
Right.
of his album. I
thought
feel
he
like
was
when he
always good
came
from the
out,
door, yeah.
people were loving him.
But you don't be knowing what somebody going through though.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I can relate to that. But that's part of growing though. You go through a period where you doubt yourself and when you hearing all these voices, but you gotta get past it.
Imposter syndrome is tough too. You get into these spaces, you feel like you're not supposed to be there. You doubt yourself. You feel like everybody's smarter than you in
Right.
the room.
Right. You looking around thinking everybody doing better and you questioning everything that you do. Am I that good? Am I good? Not good? And
All
you
right.
know.
Well, I'm glad he's being open about it. It feels like he must have moved past it to be able to talk about it now. And that is your Yee Tea. When we come back under the radar, years from now, we'll all be saying, where were you when you found out that Trump got convicted of 34 felony counts? And I'll tell you where I was, and we'll give you some details. But right now, let's get into some Bryson Tiller exchange. It's Way Up.